tes. Ah. Oke. Welcome, selamat datang di streaming Acedia. Kali ini mau mainin ini story questnya milik Yelan. Harus nemuin dia di mana? Hilong. Oke, tanpa basa-basi langsung aja ke storynya.
Starfall.
Apa harus turunin dulu kualitasnya? Pengen sih ini, tapi udah semua. Mereka jadi udah jam 3. Tapi jika yang main Genshin jam 3 pagi.
Wait, the person drinking tea over there. Isn't that Yelan? Oh, looks like she's having some kind of tea party with friends. We're just in time.
Tunggu, kayaknya punya mata melihat tidak bagus.
Aren't we gonna go say hi?
Enggak. Nanti aja.
Well, Officer Edler, after all that work, I think we've got them this time. Might take a few days to wrap up things in the field. In the meantime, I think you've earned yourself a break.
Much appreciated, Miss Yelan. This case really took it out of me. 13 strongholds. One thieving weasel after another. We rounded up so many people, you almost start to hope a few were innocent, just to balance it out. I'm just glad we finally took down these crooks. Anyway, I'm gonna drop in on that old classmate of mine in Chaoying Village and reminisce about old times.
Don't forget to take some tea and dim sum back to your friends at the Maison Gardiennage.
Oh, looks like Yelan's friend left. Paimon kinda wanted to meet her.
I'm back.
Ah, another pleasant surprise. Traveler, Paimon, take a seat. Excuse me, a pot of your finest Yunlai white tea if you would, and 2 more place settings.
White tea.
Now, judging by that expression, I assume you came over to ask about the 2 spies that were just watching us.
Awal siya.
Spies? What spies? There were spies around here just now?
Oh, more than that, I'm sure. I bet they already sent someone to tail Officer Edler. Anything to foil our operation.
Oh, so you're tracking down some criminals? They've got some nerve spying on you like that. Pretty bold if you ask Paimon.
Namanya juga Yelan.
Well, those tend to be the kinds of cases that cross my desk. If I could leave it to someone else, I would. I could have been on vacation right now. Mora laundering, to the tune of 10 figures and counting.
10 digit.
Laundry? What does that have to do with Mora? And who are these figures? There are 10 of them?
In layman's terms, a certain merchant in Fontaine possesses a large amount of Mora obtained through illicit means. But it's easy to get caught when you're moving that kind of cash. So you cover your tracks, create a front to avoid detection, and what do you know? Your illegal Mora now looks completely legit. And this merchant's front of choice? Fine art and antique auctioneering.
Tapi kalau
He
versi
buys
kayak
goods from
gini
all
emang
over to
memuaskan
Vat,
sumpah.
brings them back to Fontaine, and rebrands them as pieces of fine art, driving up their price in the process. Then, when the items go to auction, he buys them up at their inflated price with his own illicit funds. And through this exchange, the proceeds he receives in return are clean. This process allows him to legitimize his illicit wealth. He even launders mora for other criminals as well, a business which earned him the title the Dark Financier.
Kalau kamu sendiri sampai turun tangan,
That's to be expected, I suppose. In Chenyu Vale, you can get your hands on exquisite antiques without breaking the bank. Liyue goods being used in illicit underground schemes poses a real threat to our trade standing in the long run. So, instead of getting to enjoy my long-awaited vacation in Fontaine, it's back to work for me.
Okay. Paimon thinks she gets it now. It's like moving Mora from one hand to the other. In other words, just disguising where it originally came from. But if you know what this merchant is up to, shouldn't it be pretty easy to catch him?
nggak bisa mudah itu. Perlu
You go to the auction, wait for him to appear, then nab him right as he goes to purchase his expensive piece of Liyue art.
Not a bad plan, Paimon. But there are too many loose ends. If you were the mastermind behind this whole scheme, would you really expose yourself as the face of the operation?
Nah, tuh.
Oh, yeah. You wouldn't want to be seen doing the dirty work. You'd send someone else instead. Like, if Paimon was the bad guy, she'd send the Traveler. No, wait. Even if Paimon turned bad, the Traveler would never. Paimon would need, like, a group of minions or something. Oh. Oh! Paimon gets it now. Even if you track down the goods, if this dark financier guy isn't the one doing the buying at the auction, you won't catch him.
It's not just a matter of who's at the auction. You also have to source the goods, transport them back to Fontaine, get them to the auction house, none of which are tasks he performs himself. Tracking down the goods is already complicated enough. They change hands so many times, the trail is almost impossible to follow.
Ini trik ini.
So the most logical course of action is to play the long game. You start small. You find someone you can follow behind all the smoke screens, who'll lead you straight back to the dark financier himself.
Yang artinya kamu memang sengaja membiarkan dia ngomong.
Well, wait. So you were just pretending? And to think, Paimon thought all that stuff about wrapping up the case and taking a break was actually true.
Right you are, Traveler. Working with the Millilith and Officer Edler, we managed to launch attacks on all of the Dark Financier's strongholds, which allowed us to nab most of his crew. Those spies just now were his most important agents, the two people he trusts to have direct contact with him. The first is Corday, a senior member of the Fontaine Antique Association, in charge of auctioning off the goods. And the other is Dodamani. They're under pressure to salvage the situation, so we let them slip through the cracks on purpose. The goal is to make them think that, by some stroke of luck, they're in the clear and have room to act. They think keeping tabs on Officer Edler will allow them to operate under her radar and get whatever remains of their goods out of Liyue. But little do they know, while their attention's fixed on her, I'll be secretly gathering the intel that's gonna bring them crashing down. So, interested in coming along for the ride? I'm curious how you take to this line of work. Could be some potential there.
Mau mengulang sindikat kriminal? Siap. Mau menggulung, sorry. Wah, bisa kerja berlian, guys.
Yeah, we kind of stumbled into this whole thing, but now we're a part of it too. Let's do it! For Yelan, for the people of Chenyavale, and for...
I admire your selflessness, Traveler and Paimon. Let me be the one to look out for your self-interests then. Namely, your payment. How about we do this the Fontainian way? Getting started is always the hardest part, but luckily, the Dark Financier's crew is even more on guard than usual. So our best bet is to do some counter-surveillance to get on the right track. And I think I know just the place to start. Let's head...
Mainnya serasat sih. Alamak. Oh, harus tahan ya, lupa. Lama nggak main division kali.
Take it easy.
Drop.
Kalian nambang. Sorry ya, karena salah. Karena aku tadi belum mati. Oh, suruh melempar daging gak tuh? Oh ya. Kita kasih daging. Yang ini deh. 3 pula, merah 2. Cuma yang kedua. Oh ya, paras jangan. Jatah terkalkir mandi ya, sorry dulu.
All right, let's start our investigation here.
Anjay. Kamu mengikuti Yelan ke daerah yang tak berhuni di sebelah timur laut dan berjanji. Dengan bantuan Yelan, kamu menemukan lokasi strategis yang tersembunyi untuk memantau gerak di pantai. Tapi hasilnya nihil, tidak ada seorang anggota sindikat berkeliaran. Juga tidak ada tanda-tanda sesuatu yang aneh di daerah tersebut.
So, we can all agree this is just a normal stretch of wilderness, right? Paimon doesn't see any bad guys to nab around.
Well, it didn't take long for you to understand our role here, traveler. Thinking like a top agent already. Impressive. Like I said, we need to start small. If we want to track down the man himself, our best bet is to start with his goods. So right now, finding his stock is our #1 priority. And to do that, locating his hidden stronghold is imperative. Which brings us to why we're here. Pretty good vantage point from up here.
Huh, guess so. Paimon can see the port of Yelan Wharf, the boats in the distance, and...
It's a lighthouse. The Millilith use it to monitor the situation at sea. In addition, the flashing of the light can also serve as a means of communication. Oh, let's hear it.
Mereka bisa kepada semua nontonnya untuk
Not too far off at all. The Millilith maintain an impeccable level of security. This location offers a perfect vantage point to observe their lighthouse signals and deduce their patterns of behavior. So we should be able to find traces of the dark...
Oh, okay. Paimon doesn't quite follow, but she'll take your word.
It's simple. Just take this forensic imaging device and investigate the surrounding area. As long as we're meticulous, I'm positive we'll find something.
Bentar. Oh. Aku dapat foto. Bukan foto sih, kamera.
Once you equip the forensic imaging device,
Enggak, tidak situ, nggak bisa coba. Kompas deh.
well, all set?
Oh ya.
Remember, an eye for detail is key. Clues are often hidden in plain sight.
Oke. Mana kah? Area sini ya. Perahu. Semuanya di area sini kah? Di area di atas. Selesai.
Some good finds. Whatever door this key opens could be critical to the investigation. And this carrier pigeon tube contains several coded messages.
Udah. Kunci kah?
So there really is evidence around here. It's like these guys aren't even afraid of getting caught. What if the Millilith noticed them spying and decided to investigate?
These objects suggest the Dark Financier's scouts were likely disguised as fishermen. People like that are trained not to crack under pressure. All they'd need to do is come up with a believable excuse, like needing a place to rest. The Millilith can't investigate or apprehend a civilian without probable cause.
Paimon can just see their smug faces getting away with.
Not to mention, the traces on these objects are fresh, which means the scout here is still active and wasn't among those caught by Officer Edler. So we need to stay vigilant. We can't let them know we're still on their tail. I had a hunch this area was being used as a lookout, and I was right. But that still leaves the question of where the goods are hidden. Any ideas?
Aduh, apa ya? Kayaknya aku bukan sesuatu. Aku punya ide.
Spot on again, Traveler. Looks like you don't need anyone to hold your hand when it comes to deductive reasoning. Given a carrier pigeon's speed, the two locations should be close enough to deliver messages quickly. That means the base we're looking for should be within a certain radius. Ruling out areas within line of sight of the lighthouse, as well as places with a lot of foot traffic.
That just leaves the shallows to the north of Mount Mingyuan?
That certainly sounds plausible. You have the cover of the mountains, and the advantage of hiding right under the authorities' noses. Well, our next destination is decided then. Let's go.
Mana? Tujuan kita alamat. Nandi di situ. Bentar, minum dulu. Tapi kostumnya Yelan mantap sih. Oke, gas. Mana sekarang? Sini. Banyak babi. Alamak.
And nothing out of the ordinary here either.
Semakin kelihatan biasa, semakin mungkin ada.
That's right. No detail is too small to invest.
Kenakan alatnya dan start menilai.
The evidence could be even more. All right.
Oke, ada 4. Nggak perlu foto aja, cuma ngalahin doang. Gampang lah fokusnya ke lampu. Biasanya di batu-batu sih. Biasanya di ginian sih. Satu, dua, tiga. Korek. Korek nih? Jika? Buat. Ini mana? Itu kok taruh. Biasanya berdekatan kan? Koreknya. Sumpah aku nggak lihat ini. Tapi harus kasih notif dong.
This must be it! The secret base where they stashed their
Well. Looks like you tracked it down in no. Now, time to test out the key we found earlier. Let's. This isn't their home turf, so I doubt they.
Oh yeah?
I'll take it from here. The last thing we want is to leave traces behind in there. Caution is the name of... You two keep a lookout. Make sure no one barges in while I'm in there.
You got it! This is a first for us, but the Traveler can do anything. Good point. Yelan doesn't make mistakes like that.
Okay.
Alright, that's done. I've noted the features of all the porcelain items, vases, and teas stored here. We need to keep a lookout for these features at the auction, and pinpoint the person attempting to purchase the corresponding goods.
Wow, that was fast! You must do that all the time, huh?
No way.
Now, we wait. There are countless auctions. I'll continue to conduct surveillance in the area. Once his two lackeys move the goods, we can shift our focus to the upcoming auction. And then, we'll have somewhere...
Got it! All we can do now is wait, and then follow them straight to the guy behind this whole thing so we can give him the old 1-2 punch!
This whole time, Officer Edler has been leading her two stalkers on a wild goose chase around Chaoying village. Not to mention our operation has already put them under extreme pressure. So let's meet back up at Yelan Wharf in 2 days.
2 days. Jam 8 tuh. 1, 2. Oh, sekarang jam 5 ya, Jepang ya. Tiga hari atau
Well, it's been 2 days.
ya ini 3 hari bukan 2 hari.
Byron's getting excited! Searching for evidence, tracking down a crime boss. It's like being a real detective!
Ah, itu seburuk itu kan?
Take it easy.
Maikan? Wih, ada 2 Yelan.
Starball!
Well done, you two. Right on time. The day after we infiltrated the storage facility, the Dark Financier's 2 lackeys...
Oh.
See that ship? It's the one Dodamani dispatched to transport the goods.
Whoa! That's one huge boat! Paimon can see all the goods.
Thinking 2 steps ahead? I like it. You're a fast learner. If Corday and Dodamani think the authorities are onto them, it's possible, but we need to be careful. Several members of the crew have confessed that a veteran treasure hoarder known as an escaped convict, Scamface is a master of staying hidden. I'll circle the area to draw Scamface's attention away from the scene. Remember to keep a low profile.
Yeah! And Paimon will do her best to float closer to the ground.
Yang bener. Kok biasanya pengaruh, Raymond?
All set?
Oke, guys.
All right. We'll meet back up.
Kamu tiba di sekitar rumah kamu mulai. Oh, udah ngefoto lagi kan? Layar ini. Bukan kan ini pas. Emang harus dari sini. Dah, udah nggak bisa di zoom? Harus liatin dua ini. Udah pas ini, weh. Yang lain dulu deh.
Oh, real.
Koplok. Alamak. Lupa ini kalau kalian bukan buat. Ayo. Kalau deket berarti nggak sini. Sini. Jalan apa? Astaga, ternyata keseluruhan. Astagfirullah. Tadi aku satu. Aku satu-satu. Anjing. Mana? Kaiwan toko. Suaranya dong. Kan udah. Ayo Seko.
juga lagu.
Oh, 5. Alamak. Satu mana lagi? Oh, ditahan. Mana aja? Kemudian di atas. Satu, dua, tiga, empatnya ada di sini, di mana? Oh, astaga. Lu harus itu, kasih itu.
Okay, so no fakes. But did you see the
Good work. As for the auction, the markings you managed to capture were applied with a special kind of paint. Almost impossible to notice without some kind of specialized tech, like the forensic imaging device. I think we're looking at a treasure hoarder insignia. Each big shot in the organization has their own, almost like a... Based on the port manifest, it looks like the marked goods include fertilizer from Sumeru, local fireworks, soap, and...
So, nothing special then? Just some farming products and everyday necessities?
Fertilizer, soap, and perfume. Might be risky, but I'm gonna investigate on board, and hitch a ride to Fontaine while I'm at it.
Ikut dong.
Yeah! Let's see this thing through! Paimon's gotta know what's going on here.
Well, you've proved yourself so far, so I don't see a problem with that. So make sure you're prepared. The investigation might look a little...
Oh, ya? Mas kesempatan.
Excuse me, passengers. Due to limited space in the cargo hold, we've been forced to store some of the goods on the deck. We apologize.
Please, no need to apologize for your success in business. I just hope it rubs off on the rest of us.
It looks like all the goods marked with Scam Face's insignia have Corday listed as the shipper. Dodamani is in the cargo hold, likely making sure all the goods are in place for delivery.
Are they inspecting something? Why are they rifling through the boxes?
Here, take this cipher. It should help you figure out their coded messages. This is the plan. While I distract Corday and Dodamani, you two investigate the goods marked with Scam Face's insignia. We might learn something useful.
Kalau sampai seperti itu, boleh aku bereskan?
By all means.
Oke, gas tempur. I like.
Huh? Wait! You're just gonna go up...
Matane.
Oh, excuse me, gentlemen, but have we met? You're Mr. Corday, a famous antique collector in the Quartier Lyonnais, correct?
Huh? You... Ah, the Dice Master of Yenshang Tea House.
So you've heard of me too?
Yes, I had an absolutely delectable cup of...
Yes, that must be it. Well, looks like we ran into each other at the perfect time. I'm heading to Fontaine on vacation. Someplace I could find an exquisite tea set, perhaps. Like a fine art exhibit.
You...
Ah, does this gentleman have an interest in tea sets as well?
Of course. It's a pleasure to meet you, Miss Yelan. I'm also heading to...
Yep. Yelan is actually talking to them. Are we sure that's a good idea? All right. Then let's go somewhere out of their line of sight so we can start investigating those.
Alhamdulillah.
What's with the strong smell? And there's a strange note. But Paimon can't read what it says. Yelan really thinks of everything, huh? But, you know how to use this thing, right?
Cukup kapur 15 juta murah anjay.
Well, what does it say?
15 juta ji.
Blowing up the ship? Are they nuts? Paimon thought this was about getting the authorities off their tails, not drawing even more attention. Okay, Yelan was right. There are innocent people on this ship. We need to find and disarm those bombs as soon as possible.
Cepat, sekarang ya, gas. Teman, temukan dan letakkan semua bunga di surat Anda. Oh, gas. Lima. Bentar. Gak ada waktunya kan? Langsung ditransfer ke di atas satar.
That's all the bombs on the deck. What about the cargo hold?
Already taken care of. Good work, you two. You stayed calm and acted fast.
Yelan! Wait a sec. We're at Corday and Dodamani.
Recovering from the shock, I would imagine. Suddenly finding out that you're being targeted by a dangerous individual.
Indeed. To think such evil exists in this world.
Well, no need to fear. Your cargo will also need to be... So, if I may, where are your goods heading, Miss...
To the Hotel de Boer for an auction in...
Ah, then rest assured. The Maison...
Our sincerest.
Kenapa terima kasih? Padahal itu ngomongnya bukan terima kasih.
You scared the life out of Paimon, Yelan. Going right up to them like that? What if they caught on and decided to, try something desperate?
It's not a question of if, Paimon. I'm sure they caught on. But in the interest of their own survival, they had no choice but to play along. Now we can be sure the Dark Financier is getting desperate. He needs to get rid of... The last thing he wanted was for the goods to make it to the auction. But now he could choose not to send one of his agents to the auction, and let his goods go to an unsuspecting buyer instead. It would only be a matter of time before the buyer realized the valuation. At best, the dark financier has to find a new kind of mora laundering scheme. Exactly. Our trail of evidence remains intact, and we let the buyer at the auction lead us closer to the dark finance.
Okay, so,
Don't worry. I'm sure the Traveler will explain it again in... Hi, we're in the home stretch. And taking advantage of this auction is... Officer Edler already has an informant stationed at the scene. I'll meet you at the Hotel de Boer in 2 days.
Di mana itu tuh? Nunggu 2 hari ya. Bentar aku mau atur dulu. Oke. Kalian nonton tungguin aja.
is that my fault too? 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 Is that my fault too?
Oke, I'm baik. Tunggu sampai 2 hari. Jam 18. Sebentar. Aku mau ngumpulin kabel charger dulu.
All right, time to meet back up with Yelan. Our destination? A very important auction at the Hotel de Boer. This is our chance to catch the culprit behind this whole scheme.
Oh, scheme. Jadi gimana motornya? Alamak, jauh kali. Oh, dekat teleport. Alamak, kebiasaan di sini rendering. Renderingnya susah. Bentar, ini kan pen. Jadi aku harus pakai ini. Harus pakai air dulu. Biar bisa piu-piu.
Ha!
Wah, we're done.
Oke, kita lanjut. Alamak, kalau lagi jauh banget. Kecang.
Good evening, patrons. Allow me to escort you to the auction.
Oh, Paimon's getting a little...
Udah, kau diem. Biar aku yang nawar gak ngotak. Ya tapi paling lengan ya tawar-tawarannya kita sih gitu biasanya.
Wow! This place is packed! Is every rich person in Fontaine...
Wah.
Oh, wait! The people we're after are hiding here too! It's time to get serious. Paimon knows just the thing! What? It's not like we're rich like the rest of these people.
Salah, aku mesti
We need
harusnya
a little
putih.
something to blend in. Besides, if we're here as honest, hard-working detectives, we might as well look the part.
Mau lebih lihat ada kacamata atau kumisnya nih enaknya. Tapi kayaknya enak kalau kacamata.
Too bad. Paimon doesn't have another. But she'll help you make one once this is all over.
Yes,
An
that's
even
all.
cooler...
Wah. Wah, elegan.
Well, you two seem raring to go. Good to see you're not nervous. But remember, the key to blending into an event like this is remaining calm and collected. Slow your breathing, tone down the emotion. We don't want to stand out.
Tapi kau penampilannya kayak gitu.
Yelan? It is you, right? It must be you.
Kayaknya jangan terlihat mencolok tuh kamu juga belum pernah maksudnya. Tapi kami aman. Dua putri yang berputih sebuah wanita paling pesona. Asik.
Well, I am the current owner of the Yenshang Tea House after all, as well as an honored guest at this auction. So, I thought something with more of a Fontanian flair might be nice.
Aku mau.
A special outfit for a
kostumnya.
special occasion. Why?
No, not at all.
Bukan keren. Perfect.
All right. Well, let the vacation begin. You two are expert investigators at this point. With us working together, I'd say our chances of success are stacked higher than the cake towers in the Hotel de Boer.
Wah,
We sure make a great
tentunya.
team. But now that we're at the auction,
This time, your mission is simple. Take this dossier and pay attention to the items being auctioned. When the Dark Financier's antiques are up, all you need to do is bid. We want to drive up the price and create a bidding frenzy.
wait, so we get to actually take part in the auction?
Gue nawar sesuatu gimana ini? Asik, bisa ikutan teriak-teriak.
Thoughtless bidding usually leads to a warning, or even disqualification. But the special account you two will be using during the bidding has no credit limit. So you can drive up the price as high as you want. The more chaos we create, the
Oh.
better.
Itu masalah.
The Dark Financier knows we're on his tail, so I highly doubt he sent one of his trusted agents here. The buyer is likely someone after the incident with the ship, Several buyers registered for the auction at the last minute. They're all wearing special pins, signifying them as tea aficionados. And I'm sure he's terrified, because if a different buyer develops an interest in one of their inflated goods and wins the bid, it's game over for both Corday and the Dark Finance. Not to mention the buyer has limited funds at his disposal. The Dark Financier likes to work in small sums at a time, so his scapegoat can't go too overboard with the...
Okay, so complicated stuff aside, the point is, they have a plan, and our goal is to mess it up.
There's seating reserved for special guests on the second floor. I'll be up there during the bidding to keep an eye on things. And to see if anyone starts to... One thing going wrong might not be enough to slip him up. But target him again and again, and trust, once the auction is over, we'll find somewhere secluded to corner the buyer and have a nice little...
Yeah! We're on a winning streak, and we're not about to let up.
Oke. Oke. Aduh men, beuh. Bisa zoom nggak? Oh, keren. Aku suka desainnya sih. Apalagi ini desainnya nih. Ada tai lalatnya di sini. Beuh. Desainnya keren sih. Aku mau. Berapa sih sekarang? Satu itunya berapa sih? Hah? 14 hari kah? Ah, bisa lah, bisa. Yuk, bisa yuk. Yuk, bisa yuk. Punya cuma 900. Satunya berapa sih? Tadi 100. Aduh, 400.000, hampir 500.000 ya. Harganya 1350. 13. Berarti aku bisa beli pakai yang ini dong. 900. 900 kan tambah 900 180 1800. 1800 aku bisa beli ini. Beli ya. Aku mau. Dari sekian banyak aku memilih ini. Aku tahu Pak, bagus kawan, cuman bagus yang ini. Aku mau. Ini kesempatan bagus untuk menyelidiki. Cari pembeli yang memakai pin. Oh, pakai kamera. Oke. Siap, makasih ya, say. Bukan. Bukan. Hah? Yang mana, weh? Sini. Ini mencurigakan sih. Tapi dia nggak bawa pin. Nah, keren. Oke, lanjut. Padahal bukan. Ini. Oh, berarti tadi nggak detek itu. Sini kah? Bukan. Oh ya. Sorry nih, awasin. Ini cakep loh. di sini kayak ada orang nyanyi. Tadi kah? Di sini ada loh. Ini mencurigakan. Di mana? Di mana? Di mana? Engkau berada. Alamak, korek. Frekuensi penawaran sedang, ini tinggi, ini rendah. Oke. Tidak punya yang aneh dia. Oh. Kepilih semua dong.
He's acting strange, and there's something off with his attire. No mistake, his tea aficionado pin is a special color. Most likely to make it easier for Corday to keep tabs on him and the situation as a whole. Which means the two don't know each other well.
Ho ho ho. How much hero? Setelah bertukar informasi dan berdiskusi, kalian membuat rencana yang sangat ambisius. Oh, apa tuh? Aku nak tahu juga.
Wow, I can't believe I won the bid for this antique painted vase.
Did you see those tea sets from Chenyu Vale? People were bidding on them left and right.
This was not how it was meant to go.
Whatever your employer is offering you, the Maison Gardiennage will double it.
Keren sih.
You! I don't know what you're talking about.
Is that so? Well, you might be interested to know that this hitman over here is also on a... If the person wearing the blue pin loses their bid, find somewhere secluded and eliminate them.
Eliminate?
You lucked out, kid. Getting cornered by the law just saved your life.
No, this can't be happening. The boss said that even if I got sent to the fortress of Meropide, all I had to do was keep my mouth shut and he would find a way to get me out. And he even paid me 3 million in advance. On that alone, I could get my wife the best medicine, help her hang on for a few more years. But then, one auction goes wrong. Just one. And what? He's afraid I'm...
You're risking your life to do this guy's dirty work and pad his pockets with even more cash. Compared to what he's making, would you...
I've got at least 70 people just like you locked up in the Maison Gardiennage. Need...
No need. I'm guessing you're offering me a way out. What do you need me to do, officer?
All you need to do is arrange a meeting with your boss.
My boss. He's extremely careful about that kind of thing. I've only met him 3 times. To pick up the advance, the best I can do is take you to the place I'm supposed to deliver.
All right, then. But first, we need to search your home for evidence related...
Phew! Mission accomplished. You managed to get through to him so fast, Yelan.
Well, he was already nervous and uncertain. Oh, plus, we had some very convincing performances to help seal the deal.
Well, it's been a while since I've gotten to tap into a villain like that. Thought I could have pushed it a little more, honestly.
Are you kidding? Paimon felt like she was face to face with one of our bad guys of the week.
Well, what's next, Yelan? Want me to go after Corday, or...?
The Sumeru authorities have Dodamani covered. They're just waiting on our signal, and they'll nab him once he makes it back to base. The Millilith are pursuing Scamface. So that just leaves Corday. Tail him, but be sure to keep your distance. We don't want him to tip anyone off.
You got it. I love it when a plan comes together like this.
All right then. We'll reconvene 12 hours from now, when our new double agent will lead us into the Lion's Den. It's time for the dark financier.
Oh, ada bulut kah? tunggu sampai besok jam 9 sampai jam 12. Oke, sebelum itu aku mau ini dulu. Aslinya aku udah pernah itu ya, convert itu ya. Alamak, salah. Set host.
Add Astra. Thank you for completing.
Enggak, aku gak mau balik.
Add Astra.
Lagi. Untuk yang resin aku nantilah. Tuang. Saweria. Berapa? Besok jam 9. Oke. Enggak besok sih itu, karena udah ganti hari kan. Mana? Toina. Iki.
All right, this is where the boss told me to bring the goods. This area is full of apartments and warehouses for rent. The Maison Gardiennage came through not too long ago to keep trouble off the streets. I guess boss thinks it's safer to operate right under their noses. Now, to arrange an emergency meeting, we need to activate a series of mechanisms to send him a signal. But to tell you the truth, I have no idea how to activate them. The only hint boss gave was that the code had something to do with colors. Maybe he was planning to give me more information after the auction, but that plan fell through, obviously.
Paimon was hoping it would be smooth sailing at this point. But no, of course. There's yet another obstacle. Well, after all the investigating it took us to get this far, figuring out what to do with these mechanisms should be a piece of cake.
Piece of cake? Really?
Detective, I wanted to ask. Since I've cooperated with the
That's for the Maison Gardiennage and the...
I'm glad I came to my senses when I did. Otherwise, I'd be done.
If all goes to plan, this should be the last... All right, then let's see the...
Kamu mulai memeriksa. Oh. 4 petunjuk. Areanya bisa. Ini harusnya mencurigakan karena dari tadi. Oke, Ichi. Pipat ini harusnya. Kan? Tuh, 2, 3. Biasanya di atas ini. Wih. Wah. bawah biasanya udah. Tapi kalau di dalam rumah biasanya enggak ada sih. Abaikan aja itu tadi. Hanya orang nyanyi lewat. Apalagi dimakan kayak tadi. Oh ya. Apa? Hah? Sedang apa?
All right, the mechanisms have been activated. Now, all we have to do is wait for our target to take the bait.
You know what?
Aku mau.
For some strange reason.
Tak ada duit. Ada sih tapi kan buat yang lain dulu. Berapa sih? 250 bisa lah. Aku ada Genesis 900.
My dear Monsieur Diderot, here to make excuses for your complete failure at the auction? Or to fish for a bigger... Accidents happen, of course. What I care about is whether you have the spine to deal with the consequences.
So you do believe in consequences. Seems a bit ironic, coming from the likes of you.
Oh? A trap, I presume. I've set a fair share of those myself. I suppose it's about time no matter. Sometimes you take a chance on someone who turns out to be a disappointment. It's not easy to earn the dark financier Rovere Pelicha's respect, but I must say, you three detectives are a force to be reckoned with. I suppose 6 months of planning and execution was all it took to take down a moral laundering organization decades in the making. I have to hand it to the Fontaine and Liyue authorities. Your operation really has been a roaring success.
Why is the dark financier so polite? Not the kind of crime boss Paimon was expecting.
Menyerah.
Oh, do be serious. You thought you'd corner me and then what? I just surrender?
If you want to do this the easy way, then yes. You know.
For 2 months, I've watched you and Officer Edler dismantle my organization piece by piece. As you cut off my limbs, gouged out.
So you're planning on taking us down with you, is that it? Never heard that one before.
My livelihood is in tatters, Agent Yelan. My moral laundering days are over. We both know that. And considering how your operation's been progressing, it was only a matter of time before you locked on. I'm usually one to quit while I'm ahead, but you see, there's only so much a man can lose before he starts to get rather... So, Agent Yelan, even if the only...
Clockwork Mecha! Paimon takes back what she said! This isn't very polite!
An old military model. Bet these go for big bucks on the black market. You two have been a huge help, but this fight is mine. Because as it so happens, he isn't the only one who has a score to settle here. If he...
Toh, juga juga gendut.
Game's up. Fun's over. Really? Busted.
Wow, dia nggak punya aku lu nggak ini nggak bisa. Nggak bisa.
Gotcha.
Pasti.
Things are about to get dicey.
Wait, ini bentuknya gimana? Oke. C3 nggak ada. Aku nak lihat kostumnya dulu. Mumpung di kualitas bagus kan. I like this. Oh. Ooh.
Unbelievable.
Any last words? Perhaps a bit too dramatic, isn't it? I'd rather not give a soapbox to a piece of scum like you. No, I think I'll say my piece instead. You can pretend to have seen the error of your ways, but it doesn't matter, because you're going to rot in prison for the rest of your life. And every moment, every coin of dirty money that you've pocketed over the years is just another nail in your coffin. And all you'll be able to do is curl up in the corner of your cell like a dying animal and waste away whatever remains of your pathetic life.
You're not a detective, no. You're some kind of demon.
Kata-kata hari ini, guys.
If you knew what's good for you, you'd have walked away from this fight. But... After 6 months of hard work, I finally get to tick off the mission accomplished box at the end of the case file. Take this guy back to the court of Fontaine to stand trial. Don't let him try anything. With any luck, we'll get to send him off to prison before the day is out.
Whoa.
Oh, Miss Yelan, Traveler, Paimon. As a personal thanks for all your help, you deserve half of the bonus I'm getting for this case. I will also request that the main...
I appreciate the sentiment, Officer Edler, but that's too kind.
Yeah, itu berlebihan.
I was
Aku
just
mau
doing
lihat
my
pakai
job.
yang
I
pakai
can't,
kostum
in
ini
good
aja.
conscience, accept even a single Mora. I'll have to pass up any invitations for banquets or tea tastings as well. If you want to reward someone for going above and beyond during this operation, it should be the Traveler and Paimon.
Oh, wah. Biasa aja kok. Aku lebih maunya Yelan.
Wow. Paimon's had her detective cap on for so long, analyzing all those clues and trying to uncover their schemes. Maybe Paimon really does have what it takes to be a real detective.
Well, if you're interested in this line of work, we're heading to the Maison Gardiennage to get a confession out of these guys.
You really mean it? Oh,
Udah, kau
is that
salah
okay,
aja.
Traveler?
Anjing nggak kenal.
Paimon's gonna go with Officer Edler and learn some cool new detective skills.
Udah,
Who
sama.
knows? All right. Then let's rendezvous outside.
Udah tak salah main. Shh. Aku nak berduaan sama Yelan
Well,
aja.
both our lives can get back to normal now, Trap. After talking about it for so long, I finally have the chance to enjoy a mind humoring me for a bit, Traveler?
Kapanpun. Kapanpun, Yelan. Jadi kemana kita sekarang? Guild Yelan tuh kalah. Oh, lumayan jauh. Ke tempatnya Furin apa?
Here comes the catch.
Dah, dadunya nggak ikut.
What a nice night. Fresh from maritime flowers, fragrant perfume from the shop on the corner,
Yang
the
keren.
rich aroma of coffee beans, all blended together in the night breeze. If only we were on a rooftop terrace somewhere, enjoying a few glasses of sparkling wine and getting pleasantly tipsy. All right, then let's look for a place to stop. I wonder what special drinks the hidden taverns of this city offer. Oh, but first, I wanted to head to the Confrérie of Cabrières before it closes. Mind helping me pick out some perfume to go with this outfit?
Gas.
I also heard about the intricate timepieces, clockwork furnishings, and fine jewelry you can get around here. There should be quite a few... Well, with the most cultured traveler in all of Teyvat by my side, I should take advantage of...
Parfum untuk dan menggunakan outfit ini ya. Penasaran. Yang tegas tapi kesannya cool. Pedas apa ya?
I'm satisfied. This has been a nice trip abroad. I wish I could take my time, maybe extend my stay a few more days. No one likes to be rushed on vacation. It can't be helped. Duty calls. I still have to write up a formal report on the case and develop a more sophisticated cargo nod cry. No, nothing like that. Just meeting an intelligence partner to decide. I'll fill you in later. For now, why don't we take a picture together to commemorate this exciting trip to Fontaine? That's right. After this, I know I can trust you to have my back, traveler. I say we put the forensic imaging device to use one last time to take this picture. Perhaps we'll cross paths in Not Cry. If so, I hope this collaboration was just the first of many.
Bentar. Oi. Kawaii. Lumin kawaii. Mana. Iya, mungkin kita tidak akan ketemu lagi di Not Cry. Kalau iya, aku harap kerja sama. Bentar. Pain mana Pain? Wah, aku lupa nggak ngasih ini. Oke. Kan bisa dipajang, bagus kali ya. Oke. Tapi sekarang tinggal ending. Hah? Ini udah kelar. Ini mah kita ambil, tinggal mainin. Jadi udah. Berapa jam sih? 1 jam 30 ya. Udah selesai beneran. Cuma bisa kata sekali ya. Senang buat ini deh. Buang-buang ini kasih. Oke, itu dia untuk story. Apa tadi? Aku lupa. Story quest milik Yelan yang baju itu Tranquil Banquet sudah selesai. Sekarang aku akan main Genshin yang random aja. Ya mungkin mau jalan-jalan sudah apa. Kita langsung pakai kalimat.
Witness my magnificence!
Oh, udah 4:30. Nah, bentar lagi MC.
Afraid? Or do you not even have the courage to be afraid? Is it my turn now? With these rising flames!
Watch out! Hiya!
Is it my turn now?
Let my name echo in song!
Closer now.
This isn't good! Huh? Cross over!
With the fall of darkness, destruction shall rise. Have a taste of purgatory. Spare your energy. Running is of little use.
Sensitif buat.
Is it my turn now?
Yes, I'm
Who's next? The countdown has begun. Like a fly tangled in a web. With these rising flames. How amusing. Have a taste of purgatory. Who's next? Closer now. How amusing.
Coming at ya!
Not bad. You've proven to be a worthy opponent after all. Is it my turn now?
Watch out!
Spare your energy. Running is of little use.
Skip.
All kindness has been seared away. My blade is all that remains.
Gimana sih aku
Shower me with praise! Let the world collide! Let the show begin! Fire! Well, whistle. Sorry.
Let's see how strong your resolve truly is.
Strike a pose!
Sometimes it's only the beginning.
Time to go! Go!
The sun and moon have set.
Again, I'm
Who's next?
Let my name echo in song!
Oke, karena ini udah subuh ya, jadi stream aku cukupkan sampai di sini aja. Terima kasih untuk semua yang udah mampir. Walaupun nggak komen itu nggak masalah. Aku senang kalian udah mampir. Kita komentar kita sudah tahu komentar kita. Dan terima kasih banget. Sampai jumpa di stream selanjutnya. Nggak tahu kapan sih. Nanti aku stream lagi. Oke. Si Dewa mata juga ya, kata si Yelan,